chanting why, Kobe, rock Nakabuni. Why, Kobe, yeah, Guadenari. Why, Kobe, why, Kobe, why, Kobe, yeah, Katumama.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts. We are making every effort to make your theater experience safe and comfortable. Please take this time to listen to the following announcements. In the event of an emergency, an announcement will be made. You will proceed immediately but calmly to the exit closest to you. At that point, the ushers will direct you to the muster point, which is located at the Eastern Car Park. Eating, drinking, chewing of gum or candy is not allowed in the auditorium. Smoking is not allowed in the building. Photography and other unauthorized video recording is strictly prohibited. At this time, please switch off all cell phones and electronic devices. Thank you, and do enjoy the following presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Please remain standing for the invocation. Father, we thank you for every seat that has been filled here, for each mind and presence that fills this presence and this place. We thank you that only you truly know what we are setting out to accomplish today. We have an idea, we have vision, we have hints, daily instructions, we have talents, abilities. We pray that you will bless every queen, bless every community, Bless every leader, every family, every person here as we continue to do what we do today. That your name will be glorified and that you will be honored and that everything will be done in decency and in order and in excellence. We thank you. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. You may have your seats now. Please put your hands together for your masters of ceremonies for this evening, Mr. Hans Devines and Mr. Wendell Bompart.
The Honorable Minister of Sport and Community Development, the Honorable Shamfa Kojo. His Worship, the Mayor of San Fernando, Alderman Junior Regrello. Permanent Secretaries, Directors, Coordinators at the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, specially invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, the specially invited groups representing their districts. Welcome to Le Gran's Affaire!
I don't like that.
They don't have it yet. They don't have it yet. They don't have it yet.
I told you, tell me
They don't have it
supper.
yet. They don't have it yet. They don't
He
have
told
it
me
yet. They don't have it
South.
yet.
He told me South have the vibes. He said South.
No. Hold on. I know we have a lot of South people, but you know it's all the districts represented.
Yeah.
So on the count of three, let me hear the district that you're representing. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
All right. But let's do this again properly, right? All you know, this is where we find out who the winner of Larian Rive is going to be. We see the queens tonight. And we also find out who some of the winners throughout the Best Village competitions have been. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this again. Welcome to La Gran's Affaire!
Yes.
We ready? You ready
Yes.
now?
And I find
ready
the right side. The right side looking like they're ready. Come on, welcome. Welcome to Le Gran's Affaire. Hey. Yeah.
I ain't know about our right side, bro. I know about our right side. Our right side.
Right side have it. Right side have it.
Honestly, I feel the middle have it, boy. Middle, am I all here? Left side? We'll figure it out throughout the night, don't worry.
Backs, well, doors, okay, right.
Man, give up before you start.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to have a great time tonight. My name is Hans Devines here with Wendell Bompart.
That's right, and we're ready here, of course, for Le Gran's Affaire, the finals of the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition. Make some noise!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we bring to the stage a man that is passionate about community and culture. Please put your hands together for welcome remarks from the Mayor of San Fernando. Please put your hands together for His Worship, Junior Regrello.
So how the soca artists say it? Anybody from San Fernando here? Anybody from Port of Spain? Anybody from Tobago? So we're in for a warm, hot night. So let me show you how we do it in San Fernando. Ready? We going down San Fernando, down they have very tempo. Hotter still orchestra beating sweet. We go join San Fernando, going down Coffee Street. So give me more tempo. Right, so you're sure you're in San Fernando. Permit me to recognize the Minister in her absence, Minister Shamfa Kojo, Minister of Sports and Community Development, the various members of the ministry who are here this evening representing. And I recognize Miss June Yule Williams in the audience. Right? I know a lot of you all call her Auntie June, and I'm going to say this, but don't laugh. Promise me you're not going to laugh. Do you know that Miss Williams taught me in primary school? So, you're not supposed to laugh. What do you do for that? So when I mentioned this, hear what they say to me, Mr. Regalo, is that I looking real bad or she looking real good? Don't laugh, I just want to let you know. It is true. She don't taught me in second standard, and we have a relationship since we serve, we work together, and I have tremendous respect for her commitment. We don't know where she got it. I'm not going to tell her age, but just look at me and get an idea. She doesn't miss her event. I don't know how she does it, where she's there all the time. And although she doesn't represent, she's not at that level in the ministry, but her heart is here, and her heart is there, and her heart is everywhere. Let's give her a round of applause again. So we're in for an exciting evening, and I'm very pleased to see this audience because we know that not just Lauren Rive, but Best Village is alive and is important to all of us. When I speak at functions, I'm amazed that so many young people are not familiar with our history as we celebrate our 60th anniversary of independence and what we were to achieve. Let me just go back somewhat. Dr. Williams in 1963 embarked on a Meet the People tour to get an understanding of what the communities are like and the lifestyles and the values and what they wanted out of this new government after independence. And what he found that every community you went to, every village you went to, tried to outdo the other one. And he said, this is what we have. This is our food, this is our culture, this is our music, this is our dance. He then summoned a member of his staff by the name of Joyce Wong Sang and asked her to coordinate a program and let us see where this can go. And that was the birth of Best Village. They didn't call it that, He said, I want a better village competition. So those of us who are like me know it used to be Better Village until it got sophisticated and it's Best Village and whatever it is. But we know what Better Village, and it was the best. As a San Fernandian, I have one peeve. That San Fernando never won Better Village. We get licks left, right, and center. I performed in Monrepo, Navet, Vistabella, La Romine, Claxton Bay, Marabella. I try everything, but it looks like peas somewhere here. If it's Barataria, it's Mondiablo. If it's Mondiablo, it's Mount St. George. We coming back from our Best Village, finally in Savannah, and our bus is the quietest, saddest ride you could ever have. Because we sour, looks like peas. And I'm not seeing, Ms. Williams, we got to work on that. We got to change that, because that ain't right. Even now, we're still getting licks. Right? So, I want to go back to the narrative about Dr. Williams' philosophy of Best Village and what it means to the community. And we started there. Out of that, so many successful artists came out of Best Village. Well, Ashi, Singing Sandra, right? Sugar Aloes, a fellow named Junior Regrello. So many of us came out of Best Village, the product of Best Village. It was so successful that we're going to Village Olympics. And they went to the Village Olympics. The communities got involved. We carry our food. We carry everything. And we got prominence and presence and acceptance, In fact, some of the athletes who came out of Village Olympics, anybody from Arima here? Was them Arima people? Looks like pizza again. Arima all the way. One of the Arima athletes made it to the Olympics coming out of Village Olympics. That is how successful it was. And then as we progress and transform, we found Lauren Rive. Lauren Rive took it to another level. Because the format I used to judge Lauren Rive, by the way. As a former judge, there was a criteria for Lauren Rive, which meant that you depicted the culture of your community in your costume, and you using as much local material as possible. And I hope we hold on to that. I hope we don't change that, because that is so critical and so important for our evolution and development. One of the best costumes I ever saw in Lauren Rive was We Have the Best Doubles. A lady came on stage with something that looked like a bar on her back with Chana and danced across the stage. And every time she danced, one Chana fell. Just one. That was an amazing costume. But this is what we expect. This is the creativity in our people, in our community. So if you're from a fishing village, you're supposed to come with a big herring coming across the stage, the herring over your head because you're from a fishing village. Right? Let us stay local. Let's keep it local. It's what it's supposed to be, because it brings out the creative that our carnival has become. This is what we were known for, our success, our achievement. This is what this is about. And this is the vision of Dr. Eric Williams. Let's give him a round of applause. Wherever he is, he should be proud about this. So I don't want to bore you all with history here tonight because we come to root for the winner. I want to congratulate all the contestants from the various community who are coming out here tonight. Wish them the best. And I have a young lady working, that's my personal assistant, to taking pictures. I hope she's taping this speech, and doing that that's her job. But you know what? I told her just now, you're going to have the most exciting evening. Like, this is a raucous crowd. This is not a well-behaved crowd. We know that. We're going to get on bad, but we're going to treat it with respect and decorum. Because we come to support, and there's boot too, Don't boo in supper. This is San Fernando. It's behave in San Fernando. So, welcome to San Fernando. Enjoy the evening, and may God continue to bless us all. Thank you.
Mayor Junior Regrello, give him a round of applause. Amazing. Big takeaway from his speech, though, licks like peas. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody was here in 2019 for the Gran's Affaire? Yes, we had a great time. And listen, after 3 years, doesn't it feel great to be back here together as one boy? We're celebrating. Round of applause for yourselves for that. Well, it's only fair that we bring to the stage Miss Lauren Rivet from 2019, the reigning champion, supported by Northwest Laventille, St. George West. Please put your hands together and welcome Seychelle Ross.
Good evening, everyone. I am Seychelle Ross, representing the proud and prominent Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement. I am the longest reigning Miss Lauren Rivet 2019. Firstly, I would like to thank the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition for allowing me the opportunity to address you tonight. I must say you all look ravishing. Yes. Can I safely say it has definitely been a trying time for everyone, especially during this pandemic. Many dear lives were lost along the way. However, my reign and my current process has consistently reminded me that I am a strong, ambitious woman. Even though COVID interrupted my reign, it never slowed me down, especially in terms of achieving my set goals. Throughout the last 3 years, I have made it my duty to be fully invested in my culture, especially within my community of Picton Laventille. Every event, workshop, and forum, I was very much present. From making costumes till 5 in the morning or preparing dramatic performances late at night, my people have taught me to keep an ever-present spirit of resilience, honor, and unity. During my tenure as Queen, I have created several prosthetic makeup programs that can educate students throughout Trinidad and Tobago on folkloric and traditional mask characters while highlighting its importance and viability as an evolving sector in the arts. To the delegates, understand the importance of your 2022 process, for it should be the catalyst in molding you into an outstanding woman of grace. A queen is respectful, honest, and pure of heart, a born leader. I am honored to share the stage with you and can't wait to pass on the mantle that is Miss Lauren Rivet 2022. I say to you, good luck. I would like to take this time to thank God for immensely blessing me and always carrying me. for allowing me to gain and build unbreakable bonds with my forever home, Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement. Thank you religiously for always supporting me. All our we is one. All our we is one. The show must go on. The show must go on. Where's the motto? Say no to drugs and yes to progress. I thank you.
Let's hear it for our 2019 Lauren Rive, Seychelles. Ross, come on, make some noise. Yes. You're having a good time already, or what? Make some noise wherever you are. Come on, make some noise. Shout, shout, scream. Yes. Wow, we have an awesome array of judges. Going to tell you who they are in just a short while. But as we continue with the performances, before we bring out the queens to you all, we want you to put your hands together. Anybody here from Caroni South, make some noise. Thank you. The two of you who are here, we welcome you. Thank you so much for making the trek all over here. But Sapa, make some noise as we bring to the stage at this time Amritam Shakti.
No time like now to show love to each other. No time like now to celebrate your brother. Love, we better together. Patrice again. No time like now to live your life in laughter. No time like now to celebrate your sister.
Love, we better together. What we say? From the music that we play in town, sweet melodies and songs, so much cultures that form as one. Anywhere in the world we go, Lord, to show them we vibrant and proud.
Trinbago spirit full of light. What a beautiful sight. Enjoyment, die what we like. We don't like to fuss or fight, oh no. Oh no. This is the happiest place I know.
To show, and that's what make we Trinbago. So let we play go.
Some say God is a Trinidad, is how he does treat well. We blessed with good food and vibes and so much energy. So I hope we don't take this beauty for joke. Na 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 na.
Tell them this is we home, and I give it me heart and soul. And we better together, you and
And that was Amritam Shakti. Wonderful performance on stage. And really, really happy to be chatting with 2019 Lauren Rive, Miss Seychelle Ross. How are you, Seychelle?
I'm great.
I saw you give us a little dance when you came off the stage just now there. You walk on like a queen and you come on like, I done.
Because I'm excited. I'm elated to be here to share in this moment with these lovely ladies.
Yeah.
The process was a trying one, but they have been working really hard behind the scenes to execute for today. And I'm really proud of all of them.
What was, just before we toss back to stage, what was the highlight for you in your reign as Lauren Rive?
Wow. Honestly, I think the highlight for me was winning all three categories of talent, self-expression, and best dress.
Tremendous.
We take everything, we sweep the competition with a
Wow.
coquet flex.
And a quick 15-second. That's it for time, but thank you, Seychelle. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And yeah, look forward. We're heading stateside now for the Queen's Evening Wear.
Because it blooms on the 31st of August, which coincides with the day that Trinidad and Tobago became independent from the United Kingdom. The name Chaconia was given to it in the honor of the last and most progressive Spanish governor of Trinidad and Tobago, Don Jose Maria Chacon. As an indigenous flower, it has witnessed our entire history. It can therefore be said to represent the imperishability of life and the continuity of our nation. This beautiful gown was conceptualized and designed by the delegates. Tanika describes herself as a proud Trinbagonian, thanking God he made her a Trini. This gown is her way of expressing her patriotism and love for her country. The base of the gown was constructed by Jalisha Cunningham from House of Ethel located in Point Fortin, adorned with hand-painted shells along the sweetheart neckline. This symbolizes our many coastlines, which freely kiss the lips of the Caribbean Sea to the north, the Atlantic Ocean to the east, the Gulf of Paria to the west, and the Columbus Channel to the south. Named after Christopher Columbus, who landed on Trinidad, which he named for the Holy Trinity in 1498. The petals and flowers were made of newspaper, handcrafted by Tanika herself, which took 36 hours of painting, cutting, gluing, shaping, and dipping each individual petal in glitter. They were thoughtfully placed on the gown by Tanika in a 3D manner to resemble that of the actual flower, with some lining to the slit of the dress in a falling manner. In tribute to our Diamond Jubilee, a few petals were painted white and black to complement the vibrant red of the Chaconia flowers. The Chaconia leaves are made out of cardboard, stamped to make it pliable and cut into shape. Wow, the leaves were glued and hand sewn onto the dress by Tanika. The Chaconia flowers were made using newspaper. Ladies and gentlemen, from Vans River Village Council, St. Patrick West, let's hear it for Tanika Francois. We now move on to Rangila Dance Company, County St. Andrews, St. David. We welcome Chriselle James. We now move on to number 2, representing Chaconia TNT Performing Arts, Victoria West. Please welcome Aaliyah Williams.
And this piece is called The Essence of the Cane Goddess. Many years ago, African slaves were forced to inhabit our lands, toiling daily in the harshest conditions. But against all odds, they remained hopeful and persevered. These times continued until slavery was abolished, giving rise to Canboulay to celebrate their newfound freedom. One of the highlights of their celebrations was the burning of the sugar cane, which were once a symbol of the oppression and bondage. As the cane burned below, ash and smoke rose to the heavens with the prayers of the people for a brighter future, and the heavens replied with a gentle breeze, sending cane flowers gliding through the air, giving them a symbol of hope, a calming, reassuring, inspiring spirit, a goddess of the cane fields. What do you mean you don't know her? She's the very essence of our people. She appears floating on the sweetest breeze, greeting you with a kiss that leaves the taste of sugar on your lips. You'll be intoxicated as the floating air surrounds you with her sweet, burnt aroma. She embodies the fiery passion of the people. From their blood, sweat, and tears came the sweetest crop, and out of the ashes of a bitter history of our people have found the sweetness of life. From the foot of the luscious green San Fernando Hill, a tiny village called Pleasantville, here she is, Aaliyah Williams, the essence of the cane goddess. An inspiring portrayal of freedom, perseverance, hope, and passion. Once a slave village, Pleasantville is now a thriving community of vibrant, passionate people. Aaliyah's growth tells the story of a community that found beauty in ashes. The trail showcases an abstract, hand-painted depiction of the burning of sugar cane during the Gran Brûlée. A symbol of the fiery passion of the people of Pleasantville, rising out of the fire and the ashes, up the back of the gown and falling over onto the front shoulder. You can see the beautiful swaying movements of the cane arrows, the cane goddess's symbol of hope, as she glides gently across the stage. The flowers along the slit are reminiscent of taking a walk through the cane fields. The gown is further embellished with gems that mimic crystallized sugar to remind us of the sweetness that can be found even in the most bitter of circumstances. All of our accessories were handmade using raw materials from the sugarcane plant, such as the skin, the husk, and the flowers. The color ivory was chosen to represent the elegance of the goddess and juxtapose the purification of a community with history as bitter as molasses. This gown was made by Cheryl Ann Sylvester, creative director Kerry Assist Studios, art and design Florence Thomas and Kern Bess, hair by Giselle James, makeup Kerry Assist Studio.
We now move on to number 3, representing St. Andrew, St. David, the group Rangila Dance Company, the Queen, Chriselle James, the gown, Tropical Divinity. Chriselle James is modeling a gown entitled Tropical Divinity, which is made up of elements we call the crocus bag or feed bag. The crocus bag concept originated from the era of slavery, where laborers would have used it to hold and carry heavy
Tropical
objects.
Divinity, which is made up of polypropylene, or as we Trinis call it, crocus bag or feed bag. The crocus bag concept originated from the era of slavery, where laborers would have used it to hold and carry heavy objects for long periods of time. The bag itself is a direct representation of strength and the ability to withstand times of hardship. The slaves on the plantation would use the crocus bag to line their clothing for extra protection from the harsh rays of the sun, harmful creatures living in the sugarcane fields that can bite or sting them, and the sharp edges from the sugarcane leaves that would easily bruise and cut their skin. The gown is lined with brown cotton, which signifies the earth in which we are all created from. The dress is coated in yellow as it represents the warmth of the Caribbean sun and the happiness of its people. The color yellow mainly means joy and intellect, which is exactly how we can describe our Caribbean people. Divinity in the title of the dress can be tied to power and strength as a representation of the woman that not only models and wears the dress, but also the woman who came before her, that worked and fought for the freedom we can abide in. Coconut itself is a direct representation of life in all religions. The coconut extract itself can often be seen in the world of science and health, where it has been scientifically proven to aid in the alleviation of bladder stones, cancer, high cholesterol, and weight loss. Coconut water can also be injected into the bloodstream as a substitute for blood plasma. It is the most identical to it. Yes, coconut is life. The dress is decorated with coconut accessories, where the cut of half the sweetheart to the bust of the dress is plated with hand-woven coconut leaves, and the other half with dried smashed coconut shells. A coconut leaf belt is placed on the waistline with coconut caps to enhance the hourglass shape of Miss James. The outside border of the gown is filled with clusters of dried smashed coconut shells coated with clear glitter acrylic spray. On the silhouette, coconut caps are placed facing upward onto the dress. Throughout the entire gown, iridescent rhinestones are placed to enhance the unique design. Crystal's accessories are made up of coconut caps as earrings, necklace, anklets, and armband are all woven from coconut leaves. The pendant on the necklace is a coconut cap. This gown was designed by Colin Rampersad and Shane Das, constructed by Kavita Cuts and Curves, decorated by Crystal James, Shane Das, Kavita Razak, and members of the Rangila Dance Company. Hereby, the Rangila Dance Company, makeup by Nike Francis. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's hear it again for Crystal James. We move now to Caroni North, Mikkel Seals. Mikkel is portraying Blossom. Now, Blossom is a period of productivity and prosperity, just like the hibiscus flower in full bloom. The hibiscus is commonly grown in front of our homes and in many countries around the world. In North America, hibiscus flowers are used to symbolize the perfect woman or wife. Mainly, they symbolize beauty, strength, power, love, and friendship, to name a few. She is beautiful in all seasons and blesses us with her vibrant colors of over 100 species. Highly known for its antibacterial properties, this magnificent magical flower is rich in vitamin C. It is known for its uses in cosmetics, natural dyes, teas, and herbs for medicinal applications. It is said they contain cancer-fighting properties and is heart healthy. It aids in reducing anxiety and depression. Did I mention that the best homemade hibiscus wine come from where else but the hibiscus petals? These flowers are truly a sight to behold, just like this detailed gown called Blossom, with handcrafted species like Jazzberry Jam, Rosa sinensis, Louisiana Small, and Extraordinary Light. They add a touch of elegance to any occasion and are truly worthy of respect and praises. The designer started to sew this detailed gown on May 10th, 2022 to present using 35 yards of brown cotton fabric and 23 yards of pellon. Over 100 flowers were handmade and airbrushed using about 215 loofahs, better known as torsia, which is sometimes found in the backyard. Yeah. The sleeve, the trail, the can, the body of this detailed gown were also airbrushed with different colors to create a burst of beauty and to showcase the hibiscus in full bloom. All you remember the grass they tie up the crab with from the market? Right. An applique was made from this crabgrass and placed on the chest of this detailed gown. The bra area was also hand-woven with crabgrass. The sequins were used to enhance the naturalness of the materials used in this detailed gown. Butterflies and birds cannot resist the sweet nectar from these bosoms, these blossoms. All jewelry were handmade. Shoes were also decorated with materials used in this dress. Designed and made by Clevis Charles, hairstylist Claudine Hernandez, makeup Shayna Seals, artist painter David Lihu. Full credits go to Miss Natalie Duncan, Miss Azaria Rickson, Miss Sasha Seals, the Queen's mom, and Mr. Jerome Joseph. Shoes and accessories decorated by Miss Natalie Duncan. Hairstyle sponsored by Alexia Investment Company Limited. Zappa, let's hear it from Mikael Seals.
Up next, from the Bollywood Dance Company, representing Victoria East, we welcome Ashti Sinath. Known by many names. In Buddhism, we say Renge. In Sanskrit, Nalini, and Egyptian Sesen. She is Lady Lotus. Emerging from the depths of the murky waters, which transcends into thin air, is this majestic gem called the lotus. A symbol of strength,
the world
resilience,
as we know it has changed from the global pandemic that has claimed the lives of billions of persons around the world to the new norm of lockdowns and shutdowns. Locally, our women are murdered while our hardworking men are not guaranteed to return safely to their families. Countries continue to war, causing that economic crisis and downfall, affecting globalization in the most negative ways. Politicians play their games while citizens face natural disasters, job cuts, and even the inability to meet the cost of living. Crime does not stop. We continue to live in fear, and as a people, our mental health deteriorates. Tonight, I urge all of you to channel your inner lotus and allow yourselves to bloom beautifully with positivity and hope despite the circumstances. Just like the lotus that stands bold and proud, emerging from murky waters, I encourage you all to stay hopeful, be positive, and do not allow yourselves to become part of the circumstances. This too shall pass.
a symbol of strength, resilience, rebirth, spiritual awakening, and purity, as it is able to emerge from the murky waters in the morning and be perfectly clean. This reminds us of ourselves and the story of life. Even though we may be in a dark and difficult place, we will get out. There's hope and positivity waiting to happen, light at the end of the tunnel. This delicate yet beautiful wonder holds great significance to Egyptians, Buddhism, and Hinduism. The lotus has and continues to be used as medicine in Asia for over 1,500 years. The ball gown is created from 10 yards of chiffon, satin, and white cotton. It was arranged and stitched in this design to complement Ashti's petite physique. The Lady Lotus ensemble is done to recreate the traditional Indian wear known as the lehenga. The top is embolized with heavy crystals to represent the richness of our earth. As we all know, all beautiful stones are from the earth. The top also has lotus petals cascading down to the waistline. The skirt, made up of beautiful gems and over 2,000 real-life lotus petals that were freshly picked just 3 hours ago. 30 fully bloomed lotuses also are placed on the skirts to represent positivity, peace, and prosperity. This gown was designed and made by Neil Young, hairstyle and makeup by Dion Samuel, to represent the pools of beautiful lotus. This is Lady Lotus. Representing Bollywood Dance Company Victoria East, Ashti Sina. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Lady Lotus from the Bollywood Dance Company Victoria East, Ashti Sinat.
We move to Diego Martin Footprints of Folk Performers, St. George West. Let's hear it for the Queen, Elizabeth St. John. In life, with the many challenges we are faced with, our focus may shift from thriving to surviving, losing touch of that zest for life, rather than doing the thing that brings us joy. The richness of the culture that defines Trinidad and Tobago culminates love, passion, and livelihood, creating unity that outstands negativity. As we celebrate our 60th anniversary of independence, reflecting on our history, encourages and commends on how far we have come as a people. This evening we focus on an emblem of Trinidad and Tobago that permits pride so that we thrive as a nation, the Chaconia. The flaming red flowering plant exclusive to our home represents the courage and intensity of our people. To highlight such exclusivity, the gown is made white to represent falls of water found in Diego Martin, summing the significance of thriving through purity and equality. Black sequencing to portray the dedication of our people who created a life from the soils of the earth. Let's hear it for Elizabeth St. John, the Diego Martin Footprints Folk Performers. The creative concept by members of Diego Martin Footprints, the gown constructed by Marina Cox, Chaconia by Shania Benjamin, design of the gown done by Makeda Gonzalez, makeup by Sunil Whittle, and hair by Latoya Brown.
flora and fauna, and offers a breathtaking scenic view, which holds historical treasures and tapestry. Tonight, as Jada graces the stage, she manifests the setting of the sun on the eighth wonder of the world, our Pitch Lake. This is simply so marvelous that even the sun itself watches its infinite reflection on the waters of the lake. Jada's ensemble is made of coconut husks, burlap, tulle, all made of natural materials, hand-painted to depict the wondrous colors of the sky and land as the sun sets. Adorning this beautifully tailored gown is a soft blend of marigolds, oranges, reds, and violets that delicately hugs the form-fitting, high-split sweetheart neckline creation. Hugging the breast is a deep soul melting black that represents the mother of the lake and its history of strength and versatility. Beads and sequins tiptoes on the garment, bringing shimmer and shine as though was stepping on the waters of the lake. A swirling updo of braids and beads, along with earrings made of palm pods, ties the ensemble together and brings a feeling of inner joy. One can simply imagine oneself soaking in the healing waters of the lake as the sun limbos beneath the horizon, while calmly embracing the sweet splendor of the soon-to-slumber setting sun. This gown was tailored by Khadija Gomez and Adana Darius. Hair by Adana Darius and makeup by Jamilia Coons.
Let's hear it for Jada Victor. Turning our attention to the Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement, St. George County West, Olabusula Chung. As you mentioned, Miss Olabutula Chung, representing the Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement, in commemoration of our Diamond Jubilee of Independence, presents Just for Your Money, conceptualized and designed by Mr. Kyle Mattis and made by Gail Edinburgh and the members of the Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement. Now, our money not only facilitates trade, but also tangibly serves as a portrait of our nation, displaying an array of national treasures which make us culturally rich and a diverse nation. From our national emblems to our flora and fauna, our symbolic architecture, our energy sector, our national instrument, the greatest show on earth, Trinidad Carnival, and most recently, on the new Polymer series, a belly dancer in true Laren Rive grandeur. Indeed, our money has more than just intrinsic value. It transcends the financial, in turn telling the story of a nation on its facade. fittingly titled with the colloquial saying, "Dress for your money." This haute couture gown was made from 10 yards of bronze silk lame fabric, which was hand-painted in a gradient reflecting the spectrum of color of our money, as if being a tangible representation of our rainbow nation. The corset of the gown is heavily encrusted with over 3,000 1 and 5-cent copper coins and studded with iridescent Swarovski crystals. Over 1,000 banknotes comprising 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 bills were delicately folded to create origami rosettes and cascades from the torso onto the train. 2,025-cent and 10-cent silver coins were linked together with clear rhinestones to create the intricate jewelry which drapes over the gown. The focal point of the gown's high neckline is a dramatic necklace which features a set of rare 1977 sterling silver $10, $5, and $1 coins, which were issued in commemoration of our 15th anniversary of independence. The crowning jewel of the spectacular gown is a unique crystal piggy bank, which is embellished with rhinestones, coins, and diamante trims. The piggy bank encases a braided hair bun, whilst a larger braided chignon in the back completes the hairstyle. Handmade coin and crystal jewelry and custom-made shoes add the finishing touches to this stunning presentation. This gown took an entire team of people 3 months to create. This is dress for your money. Hairstyle by Miss Hope Brito, makeup artistry by Chantel Jones, and presentation by Mr. Kwasi Joseph. Let's hear it again from Miss Olamoshula Chung.
Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement, St. George West. We now head to St. George East. Maloney Young Leaders. Let's hear it for Shafara Lewis. It was 39 years ago that a cane field on the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway was burnt and cleared and given birth and rise to a community where excellence has now found a home. Yes, Maloney Gardens is the only community where excellence comes naturally. Maloney gave birth to sports, entertainment, social development, education, and every other sphere of endeavor. This community has produced national footballers, soccer stars, poets, dancers, doctors, lawyers, social workers, and beauty queens. Several residents continue to gain scholarships through sport and academics as the community continues to rise and blossom, thus earning the motto, here, excellence comes naturally. These factors are emphasized on the dress. The fabric used is brown cotton. The creativity includes hand-painted elements, cane, dry cane leaves, cane skin, coconut shell, and the brown cotton fabric to make flowers. The dress highlights the cane, the burning of the cane to make a way for this excellent community. The dress also highlights some elements of excellence, for example, a doctor, a footballer, music representing entertainment, and these were all hand-painted. Flowers made from the brown cotton material were used to highlight the blossoming of the community, just as flowers bloom and blossom. So is the community of Maloney Gardens. The sky is the limit for this community of excellence, thus the color blue was used. The color black is used to represent the smoke from the burning of cane. The orange represents the brightness and vibrancy of the excellence in Maloney. The green represents the cane. The test represents Maloney's victorious excellence. The gold accessories represent the richness of talent in Maloney. Shafara's hairstyle is a crown to showcase that she is the queen of excellence. Out of a cane field, excellence was born. Out of a cane field, excellence will arise and bloom. The dress designed by Suzette Edwards and Walter Waite, made by Walter Waite, hand-painted by Tony and Prince, decorated by Laurie Waite, Shafara Lewis, and other members of Maloney Young Leaders. The concept is by Suzette Edwards Lewis, hairstyle by Tony and Prince, makeup by Tony and Prince and Shafara Lewis, concept by Suzette Edwards Lewis. Let's hear it for Shafara Lewis of the Maloney Young Leaders, St. George East.
Contestant number 10, Rochelle Frank, representing the Tobago Drama Guild. The name of the gown is National Pride, Power of a People. The red, white, and black are reflective of our national colors, but they also stand for pride, the esteem in which we hold our national flag, and for 60 years of independence. The hip scarf, represented by the black burlap, pays homage to the hip scarf worn by Africans. It is a sign of fertility, for productivity, and rebirth of our ability to create amazing standards locally, regionally, and internationally. The sash that goes from the waist on the left to the right shoulder represents a wave and signifies the journey our Indian ancestors made across the sea on the Fatel Razak. The interweaving of the red, white, and black, especially at the back of the gown, is symbolic of our distinct cultural identities coexisting, forming the multicultural society we are profoundly proud of. The shells represent currency in our African heritage. It is a symbol of prosperity we pay forward, leaving a legacy behind for our youth to know where they came from. The woven screw pine around the edge of the gown and on the sash above the right shoulder is indicative of our handicraft sector and reflects the importance Tobago places on its environment, for which the island received the UNESCO designation of Man and the Biosphere. The bacano leaves in her hair are part of our culinary history. This headpiece pays tribute to the traditional, medicinal, and herbal history of the island. The red leather flowers signify resilience. The material can withstand years of hard and oppressive conditions, and yet we shine forth with the bloom of a nation of 60 years. Even nature has provided plants in colors of red and black, the jumbie beads, as we hold true to our national pride all year round. The very name of these beads remind us of our ancestors. National pride, power of a people. Judges, ladies and gentlemen, Rochelle Frank, representing the Tobago Drama Guild.
From St. George West, South Oasis, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, let's hear it for Kyla Perkins.
Words can't explain. During the COVID pandemic period, the world has experienced a barrage of emotions. in Trinidad and Tobago, we have had to endure against all norms. We have loved and we have lost. Some grew closer to their family and friends. Some restored their communities. For some, the grief was too much. But others experienced boredom, depression, sadness, and even anger. Masking our identity as Trinbagonians was probably the most difficult yet. But it is the love of a people that strengthened us to not only survive the pandemic, but our innovation and creativity gave us reform and a new sense of pride in this rainbow nation. Some find it difficult to express their true feelings with words, but today we have proven that words can explain. Over 100 handmade masks, hand-stitched, creating the trail, highlighting the traditional frills, allowing us to put the mask behind us, pun intended, and just take that breath of fresh air. All colors of the rainbow manifest itself in a variety of 100% cotton, beaming its beauty. Kyla's gown was constructed with over 28 appliques, comprising of words expressed by the everyday Trinbagonian and their personal experiences during the pandemic era. 1 month of applique stitching, approximately 6 hours a day by the members of Soul Oasis cultural ambassadors and employees of The Cloth, to ensure a product of quality and vibe, but most of all, a product born and bred in Belmont. Kyla herself finds it difficult to say what she wants to say, so she found this gesture a lot easier for her to express with pride and dignity, as these are words that are dear to our multi-ethnic people. This multi-ethnic culture exudes the multicolor, fitting for the multi-emotion of this multi-nation. Kyla's hair was constructed to depict the activity in the brain, which in layman terms are electricity constantly flowing to send signals back and forth. And this activity is ultimately responsible for the very said emotions that we feel. There is a saying, words can't explain, but today Kyla believes that her form of communication and expression of her emotions through the pandemic was well explained. We give you words can explain.
Peace and happiness.
Let's hear it for Kyla Perkins, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, St. George West. This is an urgent page for Suzette Edwards. Suzette Edwards, you are needed backstage immediately. Thank you. We move on to contestant number 12. From Victoria East, from the Artistic Dance Theater, let's hear it, Zappa, for Janelle Ross. The title of the gown, Simangal Pukpui, an Amerindian word meaning the spirit of the Pui tree. Planted in the year 1880 by royalty, I grew to become a treasure, national landmark, with history buried in my roots, the heart, cultural, and tradition of the Amerindian people and the local citizen. Every year during the month of April and May, I bloom into a majestic mountain of a yellow carpet of beauty. The leaves and bark of the tree, used by the Amerindian for medicinal purposes, and the tree branch is also our local stick fight men to create their bois for the annual stick fight competition. Created from the yellow scuba, which symbolize the poetry in full bloom, made from yellow crepe paper and organza material that gives a 3D effect of the fallen flowers at the base of the tree. Handmade wire-bended butterflies can be seen. These butterflies are a representation of our ancestors. Her hairstyle symbolizes the poetry branches that are used by the stick fighters. Adorning the hands are made from handmade jewelry that were made from copper, vines, butterflies, flowers, adding that finishing touch to this masterpiece. Zappa, let's hear it for Janelle Ross of the Artistic Dance Theatre. The designer of this beautiful gown, Ruben Andrews and Liana Boyce. The seamstress, Darcel Kwan Chan. Makeup by Nicholas Lucas. Hairstyle, Colleen Thomas. Handicraft, members of Artistic Dance Theatre. And the shoe accessory, sponsored by Shoeaholic. Once again, from Victoria East, Artistic Dance Theatre, Janelle Ross.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our 2022 Miss Lorraine Rivet finalist. From Vance River Village Council, St. Patrick West, Tanika Francois. From Shakonia TNT Performing Arts, Victoria West, Aaliyah Williams. From Rangila Dance Company, St. Andrew, St. David, Chriselle James. From We People Theatrical Horizon, Carney North, Mikkel Seals. From Bollywood Dance Company, Victoria East, Ashti Sinat. From Diego Martin Footprints Folk Performers, St. George West, Elizabeth St. John. From Sobo Village Council, St. Patrick West, Jada Victor. From Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement, St. George West, Olavusula Chung. From Maloney Young Leaders, St. George East, Shafara Lewis. From the Tobago, Drama Guild Tobago, Rochelle Frank. From the Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, St. George West, Kyla Perkins. And from the Artistic Dance Theatre, Victoria East, Janelle Ross.
Let's hear it for our 12 finalists. Make some noise. And one more, an urgent page for Suzette Edwards. You are needed backstage immediately. Suzette Edwards. And to serenade these beautiful queens, we want you to put your hands together and make some noise for the reigning Young King of 2020, Adelon Bangela. Brave boy!
As I lay me down, heaven, you hear me now. I'm lost without a cause. After giving it my all, winter storm back on my son. After all that I've been through, who on earth can I turn to? I look to you. I look to you. After all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. I look to you. Oh, oh. About to lose my breath. There's no more fighting left. Sinking to rise no more. Searching for that open door. Oh, oh, oh. And every road that I've taken, oh, lead to my regrets. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nothing to do but lift my head. I look to you. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful queens. Manja, yeah, manja, hey, manja. There is something good, so good about this feeling. Carnival time, we're not into ancestral calling. When we read up the melodies, them are restless. So God does make we let go, make we dance like a shango. It does make we limbo, come down low like a congo. This season to break away, and today is the right day. Freedom to make we dance, freedom to make we dance, freedom. that I bring came through divine revelation. Oh. It is never by guess that I sing, but through spiritual inspiration. So the drums are hearing must move ya. Voices you hearing must touch ya. You got no choice but to stand up, to wave your flag and you can't stop. Left to right you keep moving, force raising and you start jumping. No way now you can't get away. Season to break away. Freedom to make me dance. Freedom to make me proud. Jump and wine, this is the season to break up. This is the season to break. Yeah, yeah. This is the season to break away. This is the season to break away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, freedom to make me dance. Freedom, freedom to make me dance. Freedom to freedom to make me dance. This is the season to break away. Break away. This is the season to break away. This is the season to break away. Season to break away. Woo. Good evening to Sapa. How are you feeling? We're gonna give a tribute to a beautiful woman. We used to call her mother. Who can guess who I'm talking about here? I'm not here earlier. So you are going on, we're gonna change up the vibe a little bit. Right? We want to salute a queen of Best Village, singing Sandra, known as Mother. And the only how we can salute a queen is if we stand up, right? So I want to see everybody just stand up on your foot and raise two hands like this. Just like this. Stand up on your foot, come on, we can do this. For Mother Sandra. She's not here with us, but she's here in the spirit. Let me do this, let me do this. Let me do this. This icon worth more than this though. Rhythm, rhythm, queen of the ancient rhythm. Rhythm, rhythm, queen of the ancient rhythm. Rhythm, queen of the ancient rhythm. Rhythm, rhythm, queen of the ancient. Oh yeah, yeah. I look a little closer to my surprise, I behold the lacing is under trusting green and gold. She says, son, I'm glad to see you. Look, I have something to give. My spirit must live on upon the earth. Angel rhythm is mine, and we the angels having a time. So the mantle I pass to you. Do you do what make the people dance? Kimbo, she watch me pole. It is you I'm talking to. Yes, you. From this journey you can't get away. Ancient rhythm is here to stay. So go back and show the people the ancient rhythm inside of you. Make it dance. Make that. Move to the ancient rhythm dance. Move. They gotta groove to the drumming of the queen. Mariwo, oh yeah. Mariwo, oh yeah. Mariwo, oh yeah. Mariwo, oh yeah. Dance to the drums of the queen of the ancient rhythm. To the ancient rhythm. Oh, to the ancient rhythm. Oh, take me down. I want us to help us sing this chant. Are we doing it in honor and glory of singing Sandra? A very simple chant. And you're waving your right hand like this. Just like this. And hear the chant. Rhythm. Rhythm. Queen of the ancient. I want to hear you. She's the what? Hey, the ancient rhythm, the ancient. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Put your hands together. Come on, make some noise. Make some noise. Hey.
Yeah!
Wow.
Wow.
When I hear that kind of music, I feel like a dancer now. I'm telling you.
Show them a thing, show them
Come
a
here,
thing.
come here. 1, 2, 3, go.
Show them, show them. He taking it off. Show them, show them.
Well, hold on. I actually only have 2 dances, right? One dance I have, I just call the stallion, the black stallion. Give me 1, 2, 3, go.
As he smile, as he smile, as he smile, as he smile. That's one. What's 2? We need 2. Oh God, they giving him man. All right, the next one. Oh God, hold on. Yeah, come.
The next one is called the Denise Belfort.
Oh wow.
1, 2, 3, come here. But it don't matter what, not at all. Not at all.
Thank you, God.
I see
Thank
over
you,
there in front
thank
go
you.
like.
She waiting and all. She looking for the
Only part you gotta say Wow.
So listen, so many things happen.
Yeah.
Bangela, Gracie Stage, you all I said for Bangela once again.
Wow.
Amazing performer.
Wow. We also want to say hello and recognize our former PS, Mr. Victor Jones is in the audience somewhere. I know, yeah.
But our Lorraine Rive finalists, our 12 finalists, who are you feeling tonight?
Wow.
Who are you liking tonight?
Shout out the winner for me. Shout out the winner. Let me see what sign you have there. Hold on, wait, this sign here.
That sign look.
Itiasa Og.
It upside down.
Turn upside. Right. I like Itiasa Og.
Supper.
Yes, supper. Good evening.
Yes, man. It's a beautiful night so far.
Very.
All right. So, y'all, Wendell just gave us a piece of dancing and demonstrated. Give him a round of applause for his dancing skills.
And now Hans is going to sing and serenade, no?
No, I'm not. I'm going to welcome some dancers representing St. Patrick. Please put your hands together and welcome the new edition dance crew. Give it
Let's
up.
hear it.
Dr. Valentino to the OR, please. Dr. Valentino to the OR, please.
Oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na na na. This is an emergency, I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case. The way you're putting work on me, just like a surgeon when you're
200, clear.
Girl, you are the remedy. How you whine on me, the thing that they giving me, curing me, so I really need your remedy. Race reviving me, give me waistline therapy, push back on me till you make me say help, help, my check the body parts and make sure everything intact right now. Hey, your foot walking, your waist walking, your neck walking. Well, if it walking, girl, start to wind back on it, wind back on it, wind back on it. Girl, now boy, you roll, jump on it, roll, jump on it, roll, jump on it. I want you to wind, 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 wind back. Hey, I want you to roll, 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 roll back. I want you to test out the body, girl. Tell me now if I'm ready.
Ask people to wear masks, and it is working.
I say it's a long, long time you feel like this, feel like this. I say it's a long, long time you felt like this, felt like this. Say we do not care what they think now. Lord, we are watching nobody thinks now. But we just love the vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, and with no regrets. We come out of vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me vet, let me leave. Play them party rum, rum, ice, ice. The place slow and right. Watch how the party turn up tonight. Because we out and bad and the people better we cause a trouble. Trouble, trouble. Just watch how we cause a trouble. Trouble, trouble. Everybody buying bottles. Bottles, bottles. Well, after we cause a trouble. Trouble. Somebody give me room to mash up this. Hele, 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 hele. Cause I'm under, take the girl from Mr. Hunter. Say Hunter, oh the doctor, so the doctor take away his daughter. Now the girl she under pressure. Kuka, kuka, kuka. Operate.
From St. Patrick West, let's hear it for the new edition dance crew. Put your hands together. Yes, a great night thus far. Yeah, you're ready for some more entertainment? You're ready to crown the 2022 Miss Lauren Rivet? Make some noise. Now, before all of that, we want to welcome to bring greetings and remarks our very honorable Minister of Sport and Community Development, very passionate about this program. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Shamfa Kojo. Please put your hands together as we welcome her on stage.
Thank you, Hans. Hearty good evening to one and all. It's a pleasure to be here. Supper, give yourselves a round of applause. Secretary Tashia Boris, Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiques, and Transportation out of the Tobago House of Assembly. I've seen also Assistant Secretary Megan Morrison, also from the Tobago House of Assembly. His Worship Alderman Juna Regrello, Mayor of San Fernando, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Mrs. Angela Edwards, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Beverly Reed Samuel, Acting Deputy Permanent Secretary, Gabriel McTeer, Director of Community Development Division, Mrs. Gwyneth Alexander, Director Sherry-Ann Edwards-Lewis from the Tobago House of Assembly, Mr. Augustine Francis, Coordinator of the Best Village Program, Mrs. Loris Leasing, Manager of the Best Village Program, Joan Yule Williams, former Minister of Community Development, Culture and Arts, so fondly known to all of us as Auntie Joan. Thank you for being here. Best Village Unit of the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, all other members of staff in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, representatives of community groups and village councils, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say, Best Village family, good evening, welcome, thank you for showing up. Supper is too small for us. Again, give yourselves a round of applause. I must say this evening, it's indeed a pleasure and a privilege to stand before you to address you at my first Gran Affaire. Thank you very much. It has been quite a rewarding and fulfilling journey watching the Best Village and Culture Fraternity showcase your talent and all your glory and beauty over the last couple months. The Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition is very important to our communities, to our country, and to our culture. For the past 2 years, COVID-19 had put a damper on the Prime Minister's Best Village competition, forcing us to social distance, and it would have impacted the flow of the Best Village program. So as the Best Village Queen of Ms. Lauren Rivet of 2019 said, she had a long reign. But while she reigned, there are performers and members of the Best Village fraternity who pretty much suffered and couldn't wait to get back out and showcase Trinidad and Tobago in all its glory. So tonight, I'm particularly pleased to be in your presence and to share as we showcase all that Trinidad and Tobago has to offer in celebrating culture, in preserving our heritage. In 2021, while we were social distancing, there were members of the Best Village unit who were adamant about coming back out, and we said, if it's one thing Best Village community can't do is social distance. It's the truth, it's the facts. Social distance, nothing. So we just had to wait until it was safe enough to get back out and to do our thing. And here we are tonight, doing our thing like only we know how to. So I'm really, really pleased to share in this moment with you. In 2021, we tried to still keep the thing going because with the setbacks also came opportunities to expand, to invite new groups to participate in Best Village, to introduce new areas of competition, for instance, the written script competition and the Grow It Yourself Kitchen Garden competition, which has taken flight. We have hundreds of participants participating every year, learning to grow what you eat and eat what you grow. That was developed coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we have youngsters and families participating throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So I can say that's one of the major successes coming out of the COVID-19 period, along with the Best Written Script. Oftentimes we say we come to Best Village every year, or in Tobago, the Tobago Heritage Competition, which pretty much came out of Best Village. It was pioneered by J.D. Elder 23 years after Best Village. We complain about seeing the same thing over and over year after year. But I continue to say, continue to teach the youth, lest they forget. We must remember where we came from. We must learn from the past so that we can go forward more strongly, more boldly, more wisely. And I must say, we must not allow our children to forget. There are many persons and many factors from different areas of society who want our children to forget, who want to teach them a new order and a new culture. But we should feel a sense of duty and a sense of responsibility to remind them day in, day out. The Ministry of Sport and Community Development, we continue in our collaboration with Ministry of Agriculture and other ministries which work together to help us deliver Best Village competition in the way that we have. It's interesting to state that Best Village competition is a major part of the government's work agenda, and some people wonder why. We celebrate 60 years in this upcoming year. As the mayor would have said earlier, the founding father of the nation and our first Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Eric Eustace Williams, saw it fit to go from community to community and look at all that Trinidad and Tobago had to offer in those days. And he said, we have to find a home for all this energy and all this enthusiasm, and the place for all of that is here in the Prime Minister's Best Village competition. For more than half a century, it has been a staple for us. It has been empowering communities, promoting national pride, uniting our people. And our job in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development is to empower you so that you can make your useful contribution to national development. Prime Minister's Best Village competition stands alongside a host of other competitions or a host of other programs in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development. This year, we had set out to pay particular attention on the East Port of Spain and environs. We have done internship programs specifically for youngsters coming out of that area. And next week, we continue to roll out our male empowerment program, Empower TT. So yes, it's deliberate, it's elaborate to continue to work with the people on the ground who know the culture, who know the arts, who know the people. And here we are tonight showcasing that. So I am happy that we got it off in Best Village off in 2022. 190 groups participated this year, and there were 25 new groups among that 190. Next year, I hope that we can see many more groups coming out. Over the past 4 months, the Best Village unit executed competitions in the carnival area, traditions of carnival. You had the folklore competition, the written script competition, the grow it yourself competition, and tonight we are going to experience the crowning of Miss Lauren Rive. We started with 47 brilliant, beautiful young women from throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and tonight we see the 12 finalists. So let's salute tonight Rangelia Dance Company, Bollywood Dance Company, the Tobago Drama Guild, Maloney Young Leaders, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, Are We People Theatrical Horizon, Shakonia Trinidad and Tobago Performing Arts, Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement, Diego Martin Footprints Folk Performers, Artistic Dance Theatres, Vans River Village Council, and Sobo Village Council. We tip our hats to you this evening. Thank you for running the distance. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for going the extra mile to deliver with such class and such sophistication, keeping the culture alive. And as I said, Sapa is too small for us. We must find a way to have a bigger hall so we can really showcase. So, at the end of the day, people see it as simply a cultural show, but this contributes to helping us to know who we are, where we stand, what we stand for. We are building robust and resilient communities. These young people who spend the last 4 months practicing in their community centers, linking up with all the different cultural icons and so on, they could have been somewhere else doing something else, but they have found a home in the Prime Minister's Best Village competition through their different groups, and we are extremely happy about that. Throughout our history, the participants have set new standards in the different categories of competition. The competition has developed gradually, spawning international, local, and regional icons in many areas, from the late Singing Sandra, Leroy Burke, Big B. We have Machel Montano. We have principal dancer with the Martha Graham Dance Company in New York, dance at New World School of Arts in Miami, and many, many other icons coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, on its own, the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition could not have achieved its success without you, the patrons. The energy is palpable. Just to sit there and to hear you scream and cheer on your teams, there's nowhere else I'd rather be tonight. Tonight we have sports and football taking place in the ministries of seven-a-side competition in Tobago, that I had to be here with you this evening. Through the years, this competition has been carried out through your community groups and individuals with passion and unwavering commitment. Tonight, to the Best Village family, I say thank you, thank you, thank you for your commitment. We continue to see community pride. We continue to see all of this in healthy competition among the audience, among the participants. And as we crown Miss Lorraine Rivet tonight, I want to salute Miss Gwyneth Morris Alexander, the Director of Community Development Division, the Best Village Unit, and Mr. Augustine Francis and Miss Laurie Leasing. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your determination, your diligence in making tonight possible. I sat behind the judges, and they know this thing like clockwork. Nobody have to tell them when to move. The people who were responsible for sanitizing came right in and sanitized without making any fuss. You are professional. You showed up and you show out. And as much as we beat up on ourselves as Trinbagonians, I think Best Village competition and this community represent our excellence. You are the pride of Trinidad and Tobago. You are the true, not cultural icons, but icons in a general sense and role models in Trinidad and Tobago. Continue to keep the fire burning. Continue to keep the flag flying. The younger generations, the children who are here screaming out there, depending on you to showcase all that Trinidad has to offer, that discipline, that tolerance, that production, and all of that can be felt this evening. So I feel welcomed. I feel your energy. I feel your warmth, and I want to thank you. So let's crown Miss Lorraine Rivet 2022 tonight. I wish you all the best. May God bless you. May God bless and favor the Best Village community, and may God richly bless and keep our nation. I thank you.
Yes. Yes. Let's hear it for our Honorable Minister one more time, please. Thank you. Here now, they warned me about the crowd in supper. They say the crowd in supper don't make joke. They say the crowd in supper very, very, very well behaved. And I have seen that. So put your hands together for yourselves for me, please. And this lady in yellow watching me like, yes, you say anything different. You look lovely in the yellow. I love it. Nice. You have the results already? Let's call it. Let's bring it. That's good. All right. We want to recognize at this time from the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities, and Transportation from the Tobago House of Assembly, Mrs. Sherry Ann Edwards-Louis, for the Administrator, Councillor Tashia Boris, the Secretary, and Assemblyman Megan Morrison, Assistant Secretary. Put your hands together for them, please. So beautiful to have you all here. And of course, our Director, Mr. Augustine Francis. Make some noise for him, please, the Coordinator of Best Village, doing a great job. And we must say good afternoon to the Program Manager, the lady behind it all, Mrs. Luris Lee Singh. Make some noise for Luris. So I have some results here for you all. Yes, and these results are for the poetry and spoken word. Yes. From St. George East in third place, Maloney Young Leaders. In second position for the poetry spoken word, from St. George West, Malik Folk Performing Company. And first place in the poetry spoken word, from Victoria West, Reminiscent Culture Group. Wow. Let's hear it for Reminiscence Cultural Group one more time, please. We move on to the results of the short story. Short story, St. George East, third place, Maloney Young Leaders. Second place, from St. George West, Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement. And first place in the short story competition, the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition, coming all the way from Victoria West, Reminiscence Cultural Group. The whole of Supper, make some noise for our winners for me, please. Thank you very much. We are continuing with our show for this evening, and we want to bring to the stage, she is a 14-year-old young lady with a bright future. She is Miss John John, also a proud member of Northwest Laventil Cultural Movement. She enjoys her time dancing, and on the 29th of July 2022, she participated in the Miss John John pageant, where she won Best Self-Expression, Best Talent, Most Creative Project, and the Miss John John 2022. Please make some noise as she graces our stage. Stockwasher Haywood.
This is the seance on the 6th and 7th fret. Me not finish, me not finish, me not finish, me not finish yet. This is the seance on the 6th and 7th fret. And me not finish, me not finish, me not finish, me not finish yet. Calling on the spirit of Lord Kitchener and Rashorty, the spirit of Sundar Popo and Beryl McBurney. I can see her dancing out there, ordering the boys to play. And Grover Washington's joined them, and now he's wailing away in the seance on the sixth and seventh fret. Me no finish, me no finish, me no finish, me no finish, yeah. This is the seance on the sixth and seventh fret. Continue, and me no finish, me no finish, me no finish, me no finish, yeah. So will the circle be unbroken by and by?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Miss John John. Please put your hands together. At this point in time, we pause for an intermission, and when we come back, we resume the Gran's Affaire 2022.
I thought I saw my pussycat crossing Charlotte Street. I wasn't sure whether it was the right person I meet, but just as I was making sure, up came a young lady. Mister, what you looking for? The pussin belongs to me. It's my pussin, my pussin, my pussin. It's my pussin. I feed her, mine her, raise her from small. Man, take off your hand from she, don't touch me pussin at all. Said you sound intelligent, I won't fall for that. You must show me some document to prove this is your cat. It's useless you keep telling me that she belongs to you. Madam, you don't understand, my pussin is missing too. It's my pussin, my pussin, my pussin. It's my pussin. I feed her, mine her, raise her from small. Man, take off your hand from she, don't touch me pussin at all. She dipped into her leather bag and brought some things to show. She did in fact obtain this yacht 11 months ago. So if you are dissatisfied and need more proof from me, Mister, I will take you home and show you the pedigree. It's my pussin, my pussin, my pussin. It's my pussin. I feel.
And we are here at the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts. This is the finals. This is Le Gran's Affaire earlier. Le Gran's Affaire. And this is what we're doing. We are having a great time. Of course, the 12 queens would have crossed the stage earlier on. We've had some awesome entertainment and talent. And speaking of talent and awesome and beauty, we have right here with me the beautiful Miss John John 2022. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You look fine. No, I was trying to pronounce the name. It's Starquesha? Starquesha Haywood. Haywood, right?
Yes.
And of course, I understand you're from the Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement. That's where you're
Yes.
from? All right, so tell us a bit about your journey, Miss John John.
It was a bit hard at first. I didn't want to go up, but then
Who made you go up? Who pushed you? Who tell you go and do this thing?
my mother, Crystal Paris.
Most times.
And then I say, all right, I have to try and be brave and go up and win this competition for my community and for everybody else.
And you made them proud. Now, John John, come out of John John. What sort of pressure you feel to come out and to really show people what John John is really about?
Everybody they say John John is about gang, but if you really go into John John and see everything, it's not about gang. Most of the people are very loving and caring. That is how I end up going up for the Queen, because I just always try to get the young girls to stop being on the streets and liming, and to do something with their life instead of being on the road and being astray and all of that.
What do you want to tell people about John John that they don't know, other than this stereotype? What do you want to let them know about John John that you think people need to know?
Well, I not actually live in John John, so I don't know much about it.
Right. But your presence in this competition and winning Miss John John, you know, you want to go ahead and promote and let them know that listen, there are good things. You know, that it's not just about the gangs and everything. So I like that. I like that. So tell us, Starquisha.
Yes.
Starquisha. What is next for you in 2022?
To go up as Miss Lauren Riviere for Northwest Larentil Cultural Movement.
Wow, that is what we're looking forward to. And you're only 14. Is this
Yes.
your first competition?
I was going up for a queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Do you have any other talents? It look like you sing and all them kind of thing. What else do you do?
I just dance and I just play drum.
Wow. What's your favorite genre of dance? Is it more expressive? Is it hip hop? What is it?
Folk.
Folk. All right. Well, thank you, Stack. Listen, this is Miss John John, you know. Miss John John. And we are at the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition. We're going to come back to you guys in a short. Thank you again, Miss John John.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. And we are back, and this she kind of come like my streaming co-host right now.
Of course.
What do you think about the competition so far?
It's exciting. I can't wait to see what everybody comes with in terms of question and answer. I want to see the capacity, the mindset, what it is they're coming with.
Yeah,
Definitely, I'm excited.
What's going through your mind watching the queens, going on stage with their gowns and that kind of thing?
I'm seeing them becoming women of grace. Slowly but surely, because over this process they develop with themselves their skills, their interpersonal skills especially. So with that happening to them, they now evolve and become young women that could really function in a society.
Wow. Seychelle, tell me, I'm listening to you, I'm looking at you, I was laughing, looking at you walking on stage all a little queen-like and with royalty, and then I see her on the stage like, yes, I had it, whatever, and you're back. So I want to find out for you, any young lady who is watching, who is interested in becoming, going up for Lauren Riviere, joining Best Village, what words of encouragement do you have for them?
I will tell you the same thing what I said last week, I said never give up. If it is you believe in yourself, and you're supposed to believe in yourself, always, never give up, be consistent, and if it is you set a goal, you will achieve it. Never give up, be consistent. What I love about looking at this evening is the community effort. Yes, that it takes.
Definitely.
To put forward a queen. It's a lot of hard work.
What your preparation when you going up in 2019? How was that for you to see that effort?
Wow. It is very nostalgic, but it was a lot of hard work. You have to put your best foot forward if it is you say you want something. It was really exciting, but at the same time challenging for me, really, really challenging, but I overcame a lot of the things that I experienced through the process, and it made me the person that I am today. Yeah.
And a strong person. I love your confidence though, but that confidence, you always had that going into the competition, or it was groomed and developed in you?
If I tell you, I've been performing since I'm 6 years old, so it has been something, a part of me ingrained in me. I love it. And if you see my mom, we are the total opposite.
Really?
Total opposite.
Guys, this is Seychelle Ross, and she is Lauren Riviere 2019. And we're going to head back, and we're going to come back with you guys in a short while, right here at the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts. You guys are locked on. Please like, comment, share, let people know what's going on right here. It's the Best Village, the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition 2022. something to win. I'm trying to get from these folks here, right here. These are some winners. Now they having a different experience at Best Village. These are VIP winners. Of what competition it was though?
It was just the social media, Instagram just post a picture. You attended one of the events.
Yeah.
And you just become a lucky winner.
And that's
it's simple,
but
easy.
it's fall, How is it?
So it's
who actually posted the picture? You.
I did.
He did. Wait,
and brought 3 friends with him.
Wow, that's like
you're
the lucky one. So winner. So you're the winner.
Yeah.
So you are the. I just played. No, just kidding. So it's a family. It's a family. So tell me, just give us the names quickly.
Hi, so I'm Glenn. This is Karina. That's Ricky, and that's Jennifer.
And Jennifer, you guys won. What was the experience like for you all?
Oh, it's energetic. It was off the chains, like being VIPs. Yeah. You got to see the backstage passes. You got to meet the queens, one-on-one pictures. It was just awesome.
So, and all of you was posting a picture. What picture was it that you posted though?
It was a picture from the Bollywood talent of the Team Bollywood dance crew.
Ah, okay. Are you supporters of the Bollywood dance group, or you just support?
We support everyone today.
Yeah. Smart answer. And Best Village, that's a very, very smart answer. What's your name again?
Karina.
Karina, tell me about you on this experience. Is this your first Best Village experience?
It's not actually. I attended shows before, but this one was definitely different being a VIP. Getting to see everything before everybody else.
Oh God, so tell me what the VIP is. That's the one what you all did what you all got for the VIP treatment and that kind of thing.
Well, thus far we had the whole backstage pass, which is what brought us here.
Awesome, yeah.
Then we had the pictures, photos taken with each one of the queens, the 12 queens. We had VIP seating inside. So that's the experience thus far. So we're waiting to see what the night unfolds for us further.
Well, this is excellent. So I understand. I think somebody said that one of the organizers going to personally give you all foot massages. I'll find out about that for sure.
Awesome.
Right?
We look forward to that.
I will tell you who she is, but I know she's just waiting to give you all some foot. And you're going to have the awesome treatment. What is your takeaway from the Best Village competition? For you.
Well, my takeaway is gaining the access to see everybody up close. It's our first time experience for me as well, and it is really mind blowing.
Wow. And what about you?
Same. For the queens.
Yeah, the queens.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So any of you have any plans to go up for Miss Larry in any time soon?
No plans.
Guys.
No VIP access for us.
That would be, but that's real VIP access though. Then being a queen and everybody you're backstage again pictures. Guys, this of course I'm chatting with the VIP winners. And you guys, that's why we encourage you guys to share, to post, to like. It's not just to watch it, and I know sometimes people make comments and they like things, they don't like stuff, that kind of thing, but just post and share. This is an awesome thing. How was Independence for you guys?
Pretty restful.
Restful?
Yeah,
okay,
I was home.
Okay. All right, what about everybody here?
Is
so you're the winner and 3 friends?
Yes.
Right. So any special friends in the group here, or is just all 3 friends are equally special? Oh, okay. All right. All equally special. Okay. All right.
Mind you probably single, so you can just train it over there.
Yeah, you single? You single? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Good.
Ladies.
Everybody.
You never know.
So everybody here single?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yes, we're just friends.
Wow, that is good. All right, well, you have to be single, right? Because you're not at any age that you could have any. Right? So you're single. All right? So, of course, if you're interested, she's single. You can call 351. What's the number? All right, so we're having a great time. So who's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite?
Yeah.
I think there is this Lady Lotus. She was just off the chains. If you saw her on stage, the lights, the colors, it was beautiful. Yes, the music. When all the queens came on, this Lady Lotus had me taken into her performance. The entire crowd was silent. You could actually seen everybody listening to the serenity of the music and her performance walk through. So that's that's my choice for tonight.
What about you?
Oh, same.
Lotus?
Same, yes.
Let me guess, you see everybody
Yeah.
Lotus? Wow, yeah.
It was just amazing.
I wouldn't tell you who my favorite is. But
I would not ask who was your
I just
favorite.
want to hang out with the person from Northwest Laventil with the money outfit.
Oh, yes.
Just to hang out.
Yeah.
We go for pizza. Like, hey, you're going on here? Buy something. Hey, guys, this is the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition. We'll be back Right here at the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts. VIP all yeah.
Yeah.
In a lifetime, can love like ours be found? We are different people. Is it that you love me for what I am? Or do you love me for what you want me to be? Whichever way, it don't matter, baby. Just as
This is the man I've been waiting to talk to. I was just talking about you in essence, right? So tell us your name. I know your name, but tell the people your name.
My name is Kyle Matas, and I'm designer of the Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement.
What's the name of that gang again?
Dress for Your Money.
Dress for Your Money. I want to hang out with that queen, you know. What's it? Tell me about your thought process and the concept of this dress, this beautiful gown.
So of course we celebrated our 6th-year Diamond Jubilee this year of independence, and we wanted to do something in celebration of that, but we didn't want to do the typical red, white, and black looking gown. So we came up with we were looking for something that represented all our national emblems and images of our country, and we thought of the idea, but all of that is on our currency, because most times we think of currency for only its intrinsic value and not the beauty and the design of the notes. So we collected coins from 1962 all the way up till 2022, so that were minted in every year that we were independent, and of course we use the colloquial saying, dress for your money. And in terms of the value, it has $42,000 of notes, and we don't really value but 5,000 individual coins between the copper coins and the silver coins.
$42,000 in notes?
Yes, in banknotes.
So you all that gong, right? You all taking back that money and put it back. You all, is it that that you took $42,000 for your money and say I'm gonna make a dress, you know? Or tell me about that process now.
Okay, I will just tell you alone.
Tell me,
I
tell me,
tried
tell me.
to. I didn't tell nobody. It's just you
Well,
alone.
I can't hear this, eh?
So, the last time there was a renewal, before the pandemic, Northwest took a clean sweep and won out everything. And somebody, one of the commenters actually made a joke and said, Monday morning, the Treasury truck had to go up Laventille Hill. They take all the money. And since then, we were thinking money. And so what we did origami with the money. So it wasn't, because it's also illegal to damage the money. So it's all no glue, it's all folded.
Excellent.
And of course, who knows, it may be unfolded after and probably irons, smoothing out something. I don't know, probably return to RBC. I don't know.
That is beautiful though, but the concept, I love how you came up with the concept of it. You're an awesome designer, Kyle.
Thank. Well, actually, so I'm actually based in New York.
Okay.
Yes, but I think, and I've been in Best Village. I'm a little bit older than I look, and I've been in Best Village for 18 years. And I remember the golden days of Lauren Rivet, when there was all the big names, Bobby and Sally Akbarati, Dexter Jennings, Claudia Hedder.
Big names.
All the names. And now it has been, and I just feel as though, like for me, you need to keep giving back. And I would come in, I would mentor, because it is made by the group, and I would mentor them, I teach them technique and construction. So it's more than just doing a gong time, but it's about teaching the community.
So it's a mentoring thing.
A mentoring
it's not
thing.
just I'm doing a dress for Larry V.
Correct.
And going back to New York.
Correct. It's more than that. Because usually I would take summer vacation and come to Trinidad, and I always say I'm not coming to work and do anything like that. But it's not really work, but I always end up, and I'm from South too. So I'm making that trek right through and going up on the hill, and we have a good time doing it though.
How did you get that link though with Northwest Laventille?
So, funny enough, so I actually went to QRC. So I'm a tongue boy and playing pan, Despers.
That's very coincidental, because I myself didn't go to QRC. I just saying.
So and I've been involved in culture. Like, I know for some, with me being born on like Carnival Sunday or what it is, but in my blood. And I'm a former. I usually play, as well as next year I also play King for Carnival in the Marsh Gran. Like, so I'm well involved in the culture. And so naturally, Northwest being the best, I want to align myself with the best in the game. So I'm like, Miss Gay, call me.
Yeah, but because I was trying to do the math, and I'm glad that you mentioned how much it totaled. To see your design come alive on stage under the lights. Tell me about that experience for you.
Well, Well, I specifically know what materials will give what effect under the iridescence, the metallics and stuff, and movement as well as a lot of movement. So I would put those elements in my design. But for me personally, more than what did it for me tonight, like my moment, more than, and it's something that Minshall, kind of another one of people who mentor me always said, for me it's for the audience, it's for the people.
Yeah.
Everything I do see people and just seeing the appreciation, you can feel the energy, the love, the appreciation is like.
That is awesome. That's great though. So Kyle Matters, a designer, where can people find your creations if they're interested in seeing something from Kyle Matters?
Absolutely. So you just need to Google my name and my website, all my social media, the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, everything comes up automatically. All the editorials that have been featured and everything comes up. So they just Google. Or of course, KyleMattersNY.com. You can go
Right.
to and you'd see everything because
excellent.
I'm also
That's
wearing, I do ready to wear clothing as well that is sold in boutiques in New York and stuff. So I'm also wearing myself as
Lovely.
well.
Yeah. Well, I was about to ask you, because I think
Including
I know,
the accessories.
Yeah, that's bad though because I love bow ties. I love bow
Right.
ties. Which I think that is a
Yes.
that's a real conversation.
This is current and this is also available on the website.
But let me.
also.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, Kyle.
Okay, sure.
I wanna ask you a question, Kyle.
Sure.
Like I ask a lot of designers, Kyle. You design clothes for people my size?
Absolutely,
Seriously?
absolutely. Because inclusivity is everything, and also that is a niche market that nobody's catering to. So it makes sense economically.
Yeah.
It makes sense in terms of equality. And having representation is important across
That's
the board.
great. That's
And
great.
and for me, like one of the people, I was one of the first people when New York Fashion Week was always a size 0 model. And I said, no, but she does not, or he does not reflect the body type of real people. I want to make real clothes for real people.
I have to check
and
you.
I pushed that agenda. And now I'm proud to see that now going mainstream.
Yeah.
And
Guys, this is Kyle Matters, and he, of course, is the designer of the wonderful, the awesome gown that Miss Northwest Lavender Cultural Movement wore. Thank you again, Kyle.
You're more than
We'll chat
welcome.
with you more.
Absolutely
Thanks again,
delighted.
guys. Guys, this is the Southern Academy of the Performing Arts, and this is the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition. I'm your host, one of your hosts for the evening, Wendell Bompard. Hans Devines is also with me. He's going to join me in a short while, and we're going to get back stateside in just a short while. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here.
I'd rather be in Trinidad. Oh yeah. Moving downtown in a carnival way. Man stepping early to check out the Juve. Love the way how them steel band play. Man can have to jump when them brass band break away.
Stage. Listen, the Gran's Affaire. The show is going amazing. And listen, we're meeting some of the people who really put in the work to make some of these queens amazing as they are. So we want to welcome Cleavers here with us.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about Are We People Theatrical Horizon.
Well, to start with, the name Are We People Theatrical Horizon, it means we as a people rising together through theater.
Right.
We are from Caroni North.
Right.
And we do dance, drama, we do theater on the whole.
Right.
And always entering Larian Rive. If there is a year that pass by and there is Best Village and our people don't take part in something, then something is
So
wrong.
what year was the organization actually formed?
1991.
Okay.
And from since then we have been entering every year.
All right. So tell us about the work that actually went into your queen.
Well, this queen this year entitled Blossom. 35 yards of brown cotton. Wow. 35 years of brown cotton on one gown. 210 torso that was cut, that was cut to make the flowers. Then we have crabgrass that tied that plait to form the bust and all of that. It was a lot of work.
So how long did it take? Or when did you actually start working on it?
The 10th of May till about 3 hours ago.
Wow, wow, wow.
So it was a lot of work, night and day going at it, and just knowing exactly what it is I wanted. It was amazing. But I had a help though with the flowers and stuff. Miss Natalie, oh my God, she did an excellent job. The love that this lady has for craft is amazing.
But what kind of stress is it on the actual queen who's actually going to be modeling dress, who actually has to compete all the way? What kind of stress is it behind the scenes? We don't ever talk about that part of it. The man started to laugh, yes? Because you don't want to let out somebody's secrets, boy.
It's not secrets really, It's just that if you have a queen who is willing to work with you or with the group, 100%, that makes it easier.
Yeah.
Rather than having a queen who just want to go up for Lauren Rive.
Okay. So that's something that we could touch on, because I mean, you're saying a queen that would want to work, but you're saying it different than somebody who just wants to go up for Lauren Rive. What you see as the major difference between those two categories?
Yeah, but sometimes you have a young lady in the group who may have been performing in the group 5-6 years, and the moment you say, here what, you're going up for Lauren Rive this year, sometimes her whole attitude changes. Like, you can't speak to me, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, and then sometimes you have someone with the same years of experience performing in the group, and you're going up for Queen this year, and you would see more commitments.
Right.
So it all depends on the young lady herself.
So what kind of commitment we talking about? Like how many days, how many nights, how many hours a week? What we looking at?
How much time it takes to be ready. It do have like a particular time. If you have someone who, let's say you're doing a dance and the dancer and the queen could dance, the young lady could dance, then it means that your work would become easier. And sometimes too, you have a young lady in the group who may not be singing, dancing or acting, but her potential, the way she speaks, her attitude is so amazing that you find a talent for her.
Yeah, and develop it.
Yeah.
No, okay, so what more, as someone involved in this situation, involved in these scenes of Best Village, what more would you like to see in Best Village?
That the government of the day interject more money into it to encourage the young people. Because let's face it, Best Village nowadays is not like Best Village from in the 80s, where persons are going to be, into it, or let's say the 70s, people are going to be into it because there is nothing to do.
Right.
But now there is the internet. Social media just take over everything.
Yeah.
So therefore, to get the young people back involved in it, and I say this with passion, the government has to take it more serious.
Okay.
Take it serious in the sense of being willing to commit. And the name is the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition.
Right.
There is a handle to it, and sometimes I wonder.
Okay. But positives from this year. What do you see as positive this year? Because I mean, it's 3 years since we've been back in the hall in person, the Gran's Affaire. Positive takeaways from this year.
Okay, that 25 new groups throughout Trinidad and Tobago entered for the first time.
Nice.
So that is a milestone.
Well, we have another milestone coming up. I have the list right in front of me. I have the 5 finalists that are moving forward. I wish you the best. I didn't look at the list yet, Mr. Charles. I didn't look at the list yet. I'll let you know I didn't look at the list yet, right? So we'll see who's moving forward. We head to the stage at this point in time.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, make some noise. It's results time. Where is, let me call Hans. Hans, I think Hans has the results. So he's going to come and he's going to let you know who the 5 finalists are. Yeah.
Listen, we ready for them or no? Sapole, you ready for them?
Hold on. Is change you went and change?
How you mean there's Le Gran's affair? How to change?
Somebody in the crowd brought on sexiness. I heard it.
We
I wanna
taking
tell
that.
you, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But show handsome love too for me, please. Thank you. You can't change all that and you're calling me sexiness. Come on, man. Show handsome love. Aye.
So, the top 5 moving forward. No particular order. Let's go. Mikel Seals, A We People, Theatrical Horizon.
Wow.
Who we have there? Who we have there, my friend?
Tanika Francois, Vance River Village Council. Hey.
Chriselle James, Rangila Dance Company.
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, we had to step out today.
Yeah. Anybody from Tobago? The Tobago drama girl Rochelle Frank.
We have one more. Who do you all think the last of the 5 is? From Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, Kyla Perkins.
Hey.
Wow. Let's hear it for our top 5.
I'm gonna leave you.
Well, we need to move into the next section.
Yeah.
So I need to.
Yeah, I'm going so.
Y'all look at your top 5 queens.
Yes.
He work hard to master the skills, building forts he didn't want to fail in a big vineyard.
So once again, let's hear it for our top 5. A We People Theatrical, Mikel Seals, Vance River Village Council, Tanika Francois, Rangila Dance Company, Chriselle James, the Tobago Drama Guild, Rochelle Frank, and Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, Kyla Perkins. So up next, as we observe our queens, our top 5, competing for the title of Miss Lorraine Rivet 2022. Our next segment is a question and answer segment. All right. All right. It is now time to welcome a princess to assist with the questions. Please put your hands together for Elena Ragunanan coming to assist us. Come on. Right. Aye, aye, aye. It's not for me though, eh? But, all right. Let's welcome Mikel Seals, a We People Theatrical Horizon. Choose your question. Okay, hold on. Let me read it. Which animal would you say best describes your personality and why?
Okay, so thank you for that question. Good evening, judges and guests. Which animal would I best describe my personality as? I would have to say a monkey. Yes, I know it's a bit weird and an unusual answer, but the monkey is a wild, outrageous, bubbly animal. Could also be very intelligent, yes, nurturing, loving to those closest to them. And the monkey is one of the closest human-like animals, so I really connect with the monkey. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mikel Seals. A We People Theatrical Horizon. Up next, we welcome Vance River Village Council's representative, Tanika Francois. Tanika, choose your question. I'm giving them a little peep first now. If you were entertaining a visitor to Trinidad and Tobago, which 3 events would you encourage them to attend and why?
I love this question. The 3 events I would encourage any visitor to attend. Firstly, the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition, the finals. You can go to any finals and see the talent of every individual showcasing their culture. Secondly, the Tobago Heritage Festival. This, you can taste the culture, the food especially, and you can also see the history of our sister isle. And thirdly, Carnival, the greatest show on earth. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Tanika Francois, Vance River Village Council. From the Rangila Dance Company, we welcome Chriselle James. Chriselle, choose your question. You could open it. You'll open it, take a peep, and I'll read it again. All right? If you were crowned Miss Lorraine Rivet, how would you use this platform to promote and improve your community?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Being crowned Miss Lauren Rivet comes with many rewards, yes, but it also comes with many responsibilities. One of the main things, hi, good evening, everybody. One of the main things that I would focus on is reaching out to the youth of our generation, because they are the persons next in line that will lead us to where we need to be as a country and as a community, reaching them through our various social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and using these platforms to teach them about our glorious culture so that whenever they are to leave the island, they can do so and represent Trinidad and Tobago with full pride and full dignity. Thank you.
Rangila Dance Company, Chriselle James. From the Tobago Drama Guild, we welcome Rochelle Frank. Rochelle, choose your question. Go ahead. Let her open it. We're making sure everybody get the same opportunity. Yes, making sure it's very fair and transparent. What is the essence of your village, Rochelle Frank?
The essence of my village is that it both brings commerce and tradition as one. Reason being, we have the Magdalena Grand Hotel, and then there are sailormen and fishermen who are always on Pity True. That's where people park to lime sometimes. They even do sports, like back in the day, before people used to lime, they used to use it as a sporting route for horses, for horse races. So that, I would say, is the essence of my village. You can have both business and your traditions. So you're progressing and you're also passing on your legacy to the younger ones.
Thank you very much, Rochelle Frank, the Tobago Drama Guild. Next up, from Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, let's hear it for Kyla Perkins. Kyla, you may choose your question. Oh, yes, the princess wants to give you the question. You can open it. All right, take a look. If you were employed at the Prime Minister's Best Village office, how would you improve the program?
Can you please repeat the question?
By all means. All contestants are entitled. If you were employed at the Prime Minister's Best Village office, how would you improve the program?
Well, firstly, I'll fire everyone. just joking. I would encourage scholarships to individuals and groups and who has been successfully in the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition. And if you can be successful on Best Village stage, we can be successful anyway. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kyla Perkins, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. Let's hear it for our little princess and her assistant. And let's welcome back Wendell. Love it!
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Bad. Is the chain? Is the chain? Is the chain?
This, of course, you also saw Kyle Mattes, who designed the outfits for Northwest Cultural. Had nothing to do with this. No. Yes, yes. Yes, hey, let's hear it for our 5 finalists one more time. Please put your hands together for them. Yeah. All right. And coming up next, we have a wonderful performance from a young lady, and she's going to come to sing. And I want you all to let's say for our judges, please. Put your hands together for my judges, please. Wow. I'm going to tell you who they are in a short while, but let's hear it from Tobago, Makeda, Darius.
All right, hold on.
When I put on the thing back to front, and I got the whole thing with the program and thing mixed up and everything, you know? So that's...
It's Tobago in the house. Listen, she is the Tobago Heritage.
That's right. Get it
winner
right.
When it comes down to the song, and she's coming to perform for you all.
And she has a powerful voice.
Yes.
Tobago! Yes.
Please welcome Shamika to the moon.
San Fernando, good night. Who going to Tobago for Carnival? Let me say yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. I come to sing about we heritage. What is heritage? And why is it critical to have the privilege to perform this ritual? Hey! 'Cause every year we share, we fill our plates, we dance and we sing and we celebrate. But to our children truly understand the significance of culture to this land, what it means to every Tobagonian. Our customs make us unique as tourists constantly seek. So let's rededicate to what made us great. Reignite the flames of our heritage. In this rebirth, reclaim all that is ours. Our traditions inform the way we live. Can't go on existing simply because. So rejoice in chorus, one voice, in our ancestry, preserving our legacy. Fire on top, fire below, dumpling and crab, blue food for soul. When last I eat a little dumpling and crab. Well, don't forget our Blue Food Festival coming up October 16th. So before Carnival, we're giving all your food. Teach the children how of our parents prevailed in spite, and how from then till now we adapt and we unite. Hey! And for this rich legacy to last, they must hold the practices of the past with stories to cringe and make you smile, where a whole village would raise a child. Everyone contributes to his profile. Hopscotch brown girl in the ring, the old folk songs they will sing. We can bongo there, bring your drums, boy, play. Reignite the flames of our heritage. In this rebirth, reclaim all that is ours. Our tradition inform the way we live. Can't go on existing simply because. So rejoice in chorus, one voice, in our ancestry, preserving their legacy. Mortar pestle, a calabash, papa boa, the spirit lash. Use this as a tool to change the paradigm for syllabus in school to circumvent the crime. A lie? When you know your birthright and your words, then life has new meaning on this earth. So survey your history, know your truth, to enhance the tree, strengthen the root, is the only way to protect the fruit. So keep culture deep within, honor your origin, heritage we hail, come now blaze your trail. Reignite the flames of our heritage. In this rebirth, reclaim all that is ours. Our tradition informs the way we live. Can't go on existing simply because. So rejoice in chorus, one voice, in our ancestry, preserving our legacy. Old time wedding, costume with play, Salaka fees, Congo Belay. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure performing for you. I want to see all of you come to Tobago between October 28th to the 30th. We celebrate our carnival. Thank you. Whoa.
Yes, Shamika.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Shamika Tanoon. Give her a big round of applause. We now have some results thus far. From the literature category, Village Chat. In third place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, St. George's West. Second place, Curep Invaders Performing Company, St. George East. And the winner from St. George West, Bonbassa Productions. Now in terms of dramatized literature, Ceremonies and Customs. Second place, Sadhu Shakti Satsang Mandir, Victoria East. Indian Walk Cultural Group is taking that prize, Victoria East. Let's hear it for Indian Walk Cultural Group. In terms of the Anansi skit, third place from Victoria East, Tableland Police Youth Club. Second place, St. George West Bonbassa Productions. And taking the top prize in the Anansi skit category, St. George East, Five Rivers Community Council Cultural Caravan. Great moments like that are what Best Village is made of. We now move on to the folk character category. St. George East in third place, Curep Invaders Performing Company. I see all up there. In second place, St. George West, Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement. And the winners of the folk character category, St. George West Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. And now for the carnival character, dramatized literature. Second place, St. George East, Takaribe Creatives. And the winners, St. George West, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. In terms of historical significance related to Trinidad and Tobago, we congratulate from St. Patrick East, Faizabad Connection Theatre Company. We now move on to folk music in the category of Tassa. In third place, St. Patrick East, Charlie Boys Tassa Band. In second place, Victoria West, Demolition Warriors Tassa Group. And the winners of this category, from the River Mayaro, Brothers Road Dragon Boys. We now move on to dramology. Third place, from St. George West, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. In second place, St. Andrew, St. David, Shaquille Performing Arts. And from St. George West, taking the top spots, Malik Folk Performing Company. Yeah, make some noise for these people, trust me. So we now move on to East Indian music, East Indian devotional song from Victoria West, Trinidad Multicultural Dance Group in third place. In second place, from St. Patrick East, Trinidad and Tobago United Tassa Group. And taking the top spot from Carney South, Shooting Stars Tassa Group. We now have our pan solo. In third place, from St. George West, Bonbassa Productions. Second place, from St. George West, Roadblock School for the Arts. And the winner in the Pan Solo category, St. George East, Guanapo Police Youth Club. In terms of local fusion, in third place, from Tobago, the Tobago Drama Guild. In the second place, you just saw on the stage, let's hear it for Shamika Denoon, Tobago represents. And the winners in local fusion, Kearney North, A We People, Theatrical Horizon. I like the screen in front there, boy. That's some vibes. We now move on to folk song solo. St. George East, Curab Invaders Performing Company in third place. From Tobago in second place, Crystal Sergeant Carter. And the winners in this category, St. George West Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. Folk Medley, third place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. Second place, A We People, Theatrical Horizon. And the winners in that category, Malik Folk Performing Company. You find it quiet? Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, we move on to Folk Music Calypso Medley. In third place, Curab Invaders Performing Company. In second place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. And taking the top spot in the Calypso Medley, Malik Folk Performing Company. You find it still quiet? You want more noise than that? All right, let's go down the line. In terms of the African devotional song, third place, La Hokita Community Council. Second place, Curab Invaders Performing Company. And the winners of the African devotional song, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. We now move on to folk dance. Yeah. East Indian devotional dance. We start third place, Kalinayak Dance Company. Kalinayak Dance Company. Give them a round of applause. Yeah. You can clap for everybody. Might be us, but we can clap. Second place, Rangila Dance Company. And in the top spot, Nritya Sangam Dance Company. Give them a round of applause. You from that group? It's just love, it's just love. Now on to East Indian dance, East Indian influence dance. In third place, Bollywood Dance Company. In second place, Nritya Sangam Dance Company. And in the top spot, Kalnayak Dance Company. We now move on to spiritual liturgical dance. In third place, Ibis TNT Performers. Second place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. And the winner, Bonbassa Productions. National Patriotic Dance. In third place, Northwest Lavantil Cultural Movement. In the second place, Amritam Shakti Dance Company. And taking the top spot here, Malik Folk Performing Company. You still find Malik quiet, huh? We now move to Limbo. In third place, Shakonia TNT Performing Arts. Second place, Zante, We Live to Dance. And topping the Limbo category, Northwest Lavantil Cultural Movement. We have 3 more of these to go, so I want you all to cheer the hardest you all have cheered for the night thus far, and then we'll cheer even harder than that for when we come to the results of who is going to be Miss Lorraine Rivet, the queen for 2022, right? So let's go. Local interpretive dance. In third place, Curep Invaders Performing Company. Second place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. And the winner, Reminiscence Cultural Group. We now go down to Creative Freestyle Dance. In third place, Rangila Dance Company. Second place, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors. And the winners, you saw them on the stage tonight. Let's hear it for New Edition Dance Crew. We now move on to folk dance, African influence dance. In third place, Malik Folk Performing Company. Second place, Zante Unique Touch. And the winners in the African influence dance category, Northwest Laventille Cultural Movement. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a round of applause for all the groups for participating, all the hard work. So much hard work went into getting to these top spots. Now let's get some music on the stage. Please put your hands together and welcome National Reigning Calypso Queen for 2020, Makeda Darius. Please put your hands together and welcome her.
is dependent to come together. I say, 'cause this love is for freedom, we grow stronger each day. Sing, bring money more love, I say. The more love, I say. Stop and let the pleasure. Stop and let the pleasure. Stop and let the pleasure. Stop and let the Guruka, Guruka, Guruka Mataro. Amalupe, Guruka, Guruka, Guruka Mataro. Amalupe, sing it. Guruka, Guruka, Guruka. That's a special line. You must know this one. Guruka Mataro. People gather round. I want you to listen well. Set your spirit free. I have a tale to tell. Hear the grumbling of the drums. Feel its mystic sound as it elevates you now to a higher ground. Are you ready? Are you ready to shake the living, to raise the dead, to put the pain from your heart, rhythm to make you laugh, to make the soul of our people dance? Oh, rhythm. Hey, people hear the call and call for unity. Together, none will fall. Let's share our destiny. Dancing on the keys of life in perfect harmony. Daughter, father, brother, wife, won't you dance with me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, rhythm to shake the living, to raise the dead, to put the pain from your heart, rhythm to make you laugh, to make the soul of our people dance. Yes, rhythm to make the soul of our people dance. Guruka, Guruka, Guruka. I was play all of that thing. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's sing and dance. Guruka, Guruka, Guruka Mataro. Amalupe, Awabadule, Guruka Mataro. Guruka, Guruka, Guruka Mataro. Amalupe, Awabadule, Guruka Mataro. Thank you so much. They want nothing with me. I know. I can't tell you how they're feeling because I know how they're feeling. It's nice to be here. I haven't been in Best Village for a few years. But this song I have to do because it's a representation of Singing Sandra. And I am a representation of Singing Sandra. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. From across the continent that someone's described as that. Oh, I feel a vibration, feel a rhythm, feel a spark. Yeah, when my spirit is feeling low, this natural mystic lifts me so, like a bongo or Orisha drum, deep in the Congo, calling me daughter. That with talent I was blessed. Oh yeah. I learned to let it go. And let me go to the rest. Ever humble, open eyes. Though I stumble, still I rise. From every lesson I learn, helping others in return. The healer of the pain, make me whole again. Deep inside my soul. As a teen, heritage, belly queen, moving on. Now you saw all its strong touch, dignity and in time, victory. It was mine, memory, letting me cemetery. Oh, happy birthday. Deep inside my soul.
What a voice. Let's hear it for the lady. Come on. Makeda Darius. Yes. Supper, please put your hands together as we welcome our next performer for the evening. He goes simply by the name the Pan Man. Make some noise for Joshua Reguello.
years of independence. And if you're proud to be from Trinidad and Tobago, I want you to sing this song at the top of your lungs. You all can do that for me? All in the back, everybody at the top of your lungs if you're proud to be from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't like people still saying no. That's an insult to me. People want to get up, you know. And what? And what? Do you think what?
Jump on.
want you all to sing with me at the top of your lungs. Everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is not the... And if you see a queen on stage, at the top of your lungs, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, and how are you? My name is Joshua Agrello. This call me the Pan Man. If you're enjoying it, make some noise. Somebody say yeah, yeah. Make some noise for all the queens on stage. It's been love. Thanks so much for having me. Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for Joshua Regrello. And let's hear it again for our 12 finalists for Lorraine Rivet 2022.
We have had an awesome array of judges, and we want to say thank you very much to our judges for hairstyle and makeup this evening. Miss Camille Greenwich Charles, Ashmani Ramlochan, and Adele Bino. Let's hear it for our judges for hairstyle and makeup. And we want to thank our judges who judged the gowns, the evening gowns. Miss Camille Greenwich Charles, Suzanne Narine, Roger Taylor Montano, Sonia Dumas, Nalini Akal, Emerita Sambrano Church, Sharida Khan Atuma, and Adele Bino. Put your hands together for our judges for the evening gown. And judging the onstage question, Richard Braffett, Lakeisha Duncan, Josanne Greenwich King, Zuriah Pegas, Kevin Fortune, Anil Rupnarain, Anjali Roshad, and Crystal Fortune. Sapa, make some noise for all our judges for the 2022 Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy Competition.
As we get ready to usher in a new queen, we welcome for our final walk as Miss Lorraine Rivet. We welcome Miss Lorraine Rivet 2019. Please put your hands together for Seychelles Ross.
We are different people, different races.
Of course, having a wonderful, wonderful reign as Miss Lorraine Rivet 2019. Working even through the pandemic, we present to you, of course, 2019 Lorraine Rivet, Miss Seychelles Ross.
Is it that you love me for what I am? Or do you love me for what you want me to be? Whichever way, it don't matter, baby. Just as long as you love me. Even though we are different people, different races, different aspirations, different faces, only once in a lifetime, babe, can love like ours be found. We are different people. We are different people. Is it that you love me?
We now welcome to the stage Deputy PS in the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, Mr. Gabriel Jesus Moctier, to present a very special presentation.
Just as long as I know that your love is just for me. Even though we are different people, different races, different aspirations.
So, for her years of service towards making Queens great and her contributions to the Prime Minister's Best Village Trophy competition, we present this very special token of appreciation to Jackie Kuhnhauer, affectionately known as Auntie Jackie. Please put your hands together for her years, her contributions of excellence. So we have gotten to the point where we are ready to present our special prizes and find out who is going back with the crown tonight. We welcome on stage the following individuals. Program Coordinator Augustine Francis. We want to welcome Secretary, Assemblywoman Megan Morrison, DPSs, Gabriel Jesus Moctair, and Beverly Reed Samuel. We want to welcome Permanent Secretary, Angela Edwards, Mayor of San Fernando, Junior Regrello, and Minister of Sports and Community Development, the Honorable Shamfa Kojo, all to the stage as we get ready to present the special prizes and eventually crown Miss Larienne Rivet 2022. Are you all ready to find out who is taking home the crown?
So we invite, of course, the coordinator, Mr. Augustine Francis, to present these first special awards. The award for the best wearer of the best makeup. And this award goes to the lady from the Shakonia TNT Performing Arts, Victoria West, Aaliyah Williams.
All right. So we move on to wearer of the best hairstyle. From Tobago, the Tobago Drama Guild, Rochelle Frank.
And of course, with the best hairstylist from the Tobago Drama Guild, Sharon Phillips.
We want to thank Program Coordinator Augustine Francis for presenting those two special prizes. We now welcome... Oh, we're not presenting those prizes right now, but we thank them for being on stage with us. So we move on to the next award. Our best makeup artist from Victoria West, Shakonia TNT Performing Arts, Kerry Assist Studios.
And we move to the best evening gown. In third place, from Rangila Dance Company, Chriselle James.
And second place, best evening gown from Vance River Village Council, St. Patrick West, Tanika Francois.
Best evening gown winner, first place. Let's hear it for Rochelle Frank from the Tobago Drama Guild.
We now acknowledge the placement of our queens. In 11th place, from Shakonia TNT Performing Arts, Victoria West, Aaliyah Williams.
In 10th place, from the Diego Martin Footprints Folk Performers, Elizabeth St. John.
In 9th place overall, from the Artistic Dance Theatre Victoria East, let's hear it for Janelle Ross.
In 8th place, from the Maloney Young Leaders, Shafara Lewis.
In 7th place, from Victoria East, Bollywood Dance Company, Ashti Sinath.
In 6th position, Sobo Village Council, Jada Victor.
In 5th position, St. George West, Soul Oasis Cultural Ambassadors, Kyla Perkins.
In 4th place, from the Tobago Drama Guild, Rochelle Frank.
In 3rd place, from Rangila Dance Company, St. Andrew, St. David, let's hear it for Chriselle James. So we are down to our 2 finalists. Now, before we do that, we would like to present as a symbol of appreciation, respect, and love from the ministry and, of course, the people of South Trinidad. We would ask Mayor Junior Regrello to present this to our Minister of Sport and Community Development, the Honorable Shamfa Kojo. So we just ask His Worship to present the Honorable Minister with this appreciative bouquet and love from South Trinidad. Let's get a round of applause. Okay. So it's about that time, y'all. It is time to find out and figure out who is taking the title. We want to thank you all for being a wonderful audience. My name is Hans Devines.
And I am Wendell Bompart.
Right.
Yes.
Which one of these two do you think is going to win? Who is your winner? So, we'll ask the minister to present when we announce the winner. Present the winner with the bouquet and the crowning.
Yes.
Second runner-up in. Only paying attention. First runner-up in Miss Lauren Rivet 2022. Please put your hands together for a We People Theatrical Horizon, Michael Seals.
And
your winner,
Lauren Rivet 2022. Tanika Francois, Vance River Village Council. We invite the minister to come forward. Tanika Francois, yes.
Hold on.
Let me come out your way so you can make your walk, yes. Come on, make some noise for your Lauren Rivet 2022. Come on, yes. And let's hear it for all our queens. Thank you. Yes. Taking her victory walk. Looking elegant, beautiful.
We now call to the front the mayor of San Fernando to do the sash, and of course the minister with the crown. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Miss Lauren Rivet 2022.
Before the mayor goes forward to present his sash, let's call the first runner-up to come forward for her. And, no? Second runner-up to receive.
First run-up, yes, first run-up. First run-up. So, Mayor, come forward, Tanika, come forward, right to the front of the stage. Put your hands together for the mayor.
As we want to invite, go ahead.
So, Seychelles, we allow you to take your final walk as queen. Give her a round of applause.
Doing a wonderful, wonderful job as Lauren Rivet 2019.
Minister, we welcome you to step forward and officially crown Miss Lauren Rivet 2022.
Make some noise for the coronation. Come on.
Wow. Wow.
Lauren Rivet 2022.
Whichever way, it don't matter, baby. Just as long as you love me. Even though we are different people, different races, different aspirations, different faces, only once in a lifetime, babe, can love like ours be found. We are different people. We are different people. Is it that you love me 'cause I'm a woman? Or do you love me because I hear your
Thank you very much. Thank you to our minister. Thank you to the Honorable Shamfa Kujo. Thank you to the mayor. Thank you to all our dignitaries. And thank you. Let's hear it again for Miss Lauren Rivet 2022. We ask them to stay on stage for some photos. You've been a wonderful audience. Sapa, make some noise as you make your way out. Would Trisselle just step forward a bit? Trisselle, could you step forward? We have a presentation for you.
You are what I needed in a man. In thoughts, in words, in feelings and actions. You do so much, yet you say so little. With you I can face life's great battle. Even though we are different people, different races, different aspirations, different faces, only once in a lifetime can love like ours be found.
Just to give you the announcement for the best talent